Hi everybody, this is Tapti from Explore Beyond Labels. I have spoken to you earlier about being a life coach, and I talked about taking 100% responsibility. A lot of you must be thinking, what does she mean by saying take 100% responsibility? So I just want to give you a small gist about what it actually means. Well, lot of us keep waiting for people to change for us. Either we wait for our spouses to change, or our siblings to change, or our bosses to change, or the environment should change and understand you. Sometimes we do go through that extent also. And what does that do to us personally? We start complaining about everything around us. We start making excuses about everything. We start thinking too much. And then we go into a victim mode. So it's not a very nice feeling from inside. So we have to stop expecting things to change for us. We need to think and do something about it. So, what is the best thing to do? Stop waiting, stop thinking, and start taking action. So, that will help not only you to change, but also the people around you, you will start feeling are changing. See, you need a lot of courage, I know, to do this. It doesn't happen overnight, but you must start. You have to start doing and taking action. If you keep waiting for people to change, then it is never going to happen. It is something that has to be done. You have to be doing it yourself. Nobody is going to do for you. And I'm sure none of y'all want to be in that situation. So I think you should start reflecting into your own life and make a list of all the things which you need courage in life to stand up for, and what you need to start doing, what you are thinking and waiting to change. You can take action. So we all do it. Because sometimes, let's take a simple example. I might want to go somewhere with my family, and I want to go on a Sunday. For some reason, it doesn't work out. We cannot make it on a Sunday. So I'll start cribbing, complaining, there nobody's adjusting to me, and in this, that, and why is it not happening? Instead of doing that, and I'll just spoil the environment, spoil the mood if they do adjust to my plan. Because they say, oh, she's come. But then I'll go and I'll complain. I kept telling you people, today I cannot do this. And you all still said, I've still come and I've made this effort. And this is happening, that is happening. So we'll keep finding some excuses and we'll spoil the entire environment of that outing. But if we look at it from a different way and say they've changed it, no problem, I'll accommodate and see what I can do, or I change my thinking by saying whatever I have to do, I'll do it today, because tomorrow we are going out. So I don't feel the pressure. And so when I go out, I've made that change in myself, so I won't complain because I've already done that work. So that's how you have to make an effort and take the courage to re-evaluate yourself and try and understand and take action. So what you could have done the next day, you decided to do it on that particular day, which you feel that they're all going out, tomorrow, so I might as well finish it, and so that I don't have to complain about it. So that's how you also feel happy and you enjoy it, and maybe you'll enjoy it more. So the first thing is to start making a list of all the things that make you think and make you not want to take decision, and start working on it. And the main formula for this is E plus R equals to O. What does that mean? E is the means the events. What is going to happen, what will happen, whatever is the event or whatever is going you all want to do, that's the event. And O is the outcome of the event. So you have to have R, which is the response. So instead, when there is an event and you want a good outcome, so your R, which is your response, should not be a reaction. It should be a response. So sometimes you might get triggered. I'll give an example. We were all planning our trips to come to Assam, and I think I was trying to change a few things with my sister, and she just said, I can't do it because I've already planned it. And I got triggered, and I just kept the phone down, and everybody started getting upset. That was wrong of me. Either I should have heard her out and gone, sat over it for a couple of hours, and then given the response. So what did she say to me? Let's discuss it. Why are you getting triggered and angry? So it's a very simple thing. If you want to give a response to something which you may disagree, don't get triggered to give a reaction, because then everything will go south. So it's better we wait, calm ourselves down. If you need to move out of the room or the place where you are, think over what they are saying, and then come back and calmly give your response. So don't react immediately. And believe me, I am one person who I'm practicing not to react but to give a response, so that I can take 100% responsibility for what I'm doing. So it's not very tough. I'm also working on it as a coach, and I'm sure you can also do that. So the more you'll work on yourself on this, the better you will become. So let's start with 100% responsibility. And if you need any clarity, please feel free to give me a free clarity call on my website www.explorebeyondlabels.com. There is a form and there is a number. You can either send me a WhatsApp or you can fill the form, and we can discuss this more in detail. Thank you so much. Hope to see you so that I can guide you and you're not alone. Bye.